this is a product of incest, which you're already off to a bad start. And I think it's Joffrey as my number one.
Is he allowed to do that?
I don't know.
I think I am allowed to do
As
that.
someone that
And
doesn't actually...
But no, that actually proves the point, though, if anything.
Like, because this is how I even heard of the show, Game of Thrones,
that's why it makes sense.
Because Joffrey was so
diabolical,
right?
He's worse than Ramsay.
He's not.
I think he's
not
worse than Ramsay.
He's meant to be.
Worse than Ramsay is,
I think Ramsay's sadistic. That's what it is.
I think
and
that's
that
what
makes him
say.
worse.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, I think the thing about Ramsay is that, like, Ramsay is calculated in his maliciousness and whatnot. Like, there is an air of, like, consciousness about him, which I'm like, okay, cool. You are aware of the effects that you are having, and you know you're a person, right? Whereas Joffrey, like, this is a product of incest, which you're already off to a bad start. And he's kind of like, again, the entitled child, constantly, like, he throws tantrums. Like, he doesn't think of the effects of his actions. He's very similar to, I'm forgetting his name. Thank you. To be honest, they're a little bit interchangeable, but I think Aegon does have a little bit more of, again, a consciousness about him, whereas Joffrey does not. Like, this guy will never think through the consequences of his own actions. This guy constantly thinks he's on top of the world because he's lives with a silver spoon in his mouth, treats people like he has a silver spoon in his mouth. And, like, again, you hear the things out of context from not watching the show, and you're just like, that guy.